Okay, so you have this brilliant idea, you want to turn it into a course so that way you can help people and get paid to do the work you love. I absolutely love this, and I want to help you to succeed in this area. Recently, I had my biggest launch ever selling a coaching course, and I made $50,000 in 1 month, which is insane because that is what I was making every year in my life coaching business. And now I was able to make it in 1 month. So in today's video, I want to share with you what to realistically expect when you're selling your first online course, so that way I can set you up to succeed and get you to this place as well if this is something that you want to accomplish. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Krista Kathleen. I'm a life coach and business mentor, and I specialize in training and certifying new life coaches, so that way they can get paid to do the work they love and create a life full of freedom and flexibility. Okay, so the first tip that I have for all of you today is to let yourself be a beginner so that way you can be an expert. You have to be a beginner before you can be an expert in something. And when we launch something for the first time in our businesses, we put all this pressure on ourselves to sell out our course and to make all this money and hit all our goals. And in reality, that's probably not going to happen the first go around, and that's okay. And I have this personal rule in my business that the first time I launch something, I let it be messy. I let myself make mistakes. I let myself learn and grow from it. So that way, when I do it again in the future, that I know that I'm going to hit my goals and I'm going to succeed in everything. But I have to let that first round be messy. So I want to encourage you to do the same thing with anything new that you're launching in your business. You know, maybe it's a retreat, a digital course, a group program, whatever it is. You're going to have to be a beginner at some point and just practice owning that, and don't put too much pressure on yourself to have this overnight success, which is impossible. That doesn't happen. And in this video, I'm going to take you a little bit more on my journey of what it's looked like to get to this place of having a $50,000 launch. Okay, so my second piece of advice for you is don't expect your first course to make you 6 figures. It just takes time to make money, especially when you're building something from scratch. So to be transparent here, back in 2017, I got this idea to create a course and create like a holistic program for people to give them like recipe ideas and do yoga, and just to help them to like achieve their perfect health through like mind, body, and spiritual wellness. And I had no idea if this was going to sell or not, or if this is what my audience needed, but I just decided to go ahead and do it. So I purchased the Kajabi platform, which is a really expensive course platform. It's like over $100 per month. And I spent weeks creating all these videos and modules, and I was stressing myself out, and I was traveling at the time, and I couldn't enjoy my travels because I was so worried about if this was going to work or not. And then guess what happened? I put it on my website and nobody bought it. It didn't sell at all. So I completely ended up deleting that course. I got rid of Kajabi, and I gave myself some time and space to say, okay, this didn't work out. What did I learn? And when I create my next course, how am I going to do things differently? So my second course that I created, which was in 2020, and it was literally days before I delivered my first son, Lincoln. I think I may have been going into labor while I was recording the course, but I decided to do things scrappy. One of my past mentors had taught me that. And I have a Squarespace website, so I just built this course called Build Your Life Coaching Biz in 7 days. I built it on the back end of my website, so it didn't cost anything. And I ended up making over $3,200 from that course. It's a really nice source of passive income for me. And the reason that it did so much better than the first one is I took the time to do the research. I noticed that when I was getting on discovery calls with potential coaching clients that all my clients were saying, yeah, I'm taking courses, I'm trying to learn how to become a life coach. So I realized my audience likes to take digital courses, and they wanted courses to figure out how to become a life coach and build a successful life coaching business. I'm still making money from that today. It's not my main focus anymore, but I get a lot of one-on-one clients from it, and I also get a lot of people that join my bigger programs for it as well. So it's a nice thing for my sales funnel. And then my fourth course that I just launched this past summer of 2021 that made $10,000. And that one was called Make Your First 5K as a Life Coach. And what I did is I combined a digital course with a group coaching program. So I did a lot of research and found that the platform Experienceify was going to work best for me. And I have my affiliate link in the comments below if you want to check it out, if you're looking for your own course platform to use. But I really liked how they used like positive psychology and the dopamine drip effect in order to help students actually finish your course. So I've researched all the different courses out there, Thinkific, Teachable, Kajabi. There's so many platforms, and I really was impressed with Experienceify. This was a 12-week course, and every week they got access to a new video and workbook module, and then on Thursdays we would have the group coaching call. And I had 12 new life coaches sign up for this program, and it was a really great experience. And then the fourth course that I just launched, this is a life coach training program. It's a 7-month program. Again, I'm using the Experienceify platform where every week the students get access to a video and workbook module. And then on Tuesday nights and on Saturdays, we have the group coaching components where we dive deeper into the material. So it's a really cool and effective way to combine a course platform with a group coaching program. And like I said earlier, that just made $50,000. So we have 11 students, they're paying $5,000 each. And again, it's so cool. As you can see my progression of like my first course made no money back in 2017. And then now my fourth course made $50,000. My third piece of advice for you is anything that you're selling in your business for the first time, it might take 3 months or longer to start seeing results. And I know for a lot of us, we get so excited about the ideas we have and the things we're creating, and we're so sold on it. And then we start talking about it, and a lot of times we hear crickets. We don't get any likes on our post, or we don't get any views on our Facebook Lives. We don't have anyone using our scheduling link to book discovery calls. And just so you know, it does take time to warm up your audience and for them to get used to seeing you sell something new. So anytime you're selling or offering something new, you need to talk about it a lot. You need to set a goal, and maybe you say, okay, for this next month, every day, once a week, Monday through Friday, I'm going to talk about this program in some way and invite people into it. And then a lot of times what happens is when people see things in multiple different ways, and it starts to like take effect on them, and then they get excited and they want to sell up, but it just takes some time. So be patient. And what I see happen a lot of times for new course creators is they'll talk about their offering once and they don't get the response that they want, and then they think something's wrong with them, they think something's wrong with the program, which isn't true at all. And you just have to be consistent with it and trust that the right people will find it in the right amount of time. Like I said, give yourself that 3-month window for it to really start taking off. Okay, the fourth piece of advice that I have for you when launching a new course or something new in your business is there is going to be a lot of hard and challenging days. You are going to learn so much about yourself every time you launch something new, and I would recommend having your outside support network in place and ready to go. So maybe that's a friend, a coworker, a therapist, a coach, a community that you belong to. Like, have someone or something where you can go to on those hard days. This last launch I just did for our life coach training program, I cried so many days, to be honest. And a lot of times I went to my YouTube strategist, Liz Brosseau, and she was so helpful. And on the days when I was feeling down and I wasn't sure if we were gonna sell out our program, she would, lift me up and be that motivational cheerleader that I need. And I had a lot of things that went wrong and things that I didn't expect when selling my program. I had people drop out at the last minute. I didn't have as many people sign up in the beginning for the early bird special that I had going on. I had people tell me they were going to join my program and then they joined other coach training programs. So it really triggered my inner child. And there was times where I was like, people don't like me and this isn't going to work and I'm not a successful coach. And I just made up all these stories that weren't true. I let myself feel what I was feeling. So that way it didn't completely hold me back and take me away from the success that I wanted to achieve here. And I relied heavily on my support network to help me to get through this launch so I could, successfully put my program out there in the world and make money and help change people's lives. Okay, so let's quickly go over the 4 things, again, about what to realistically expect when selling your first course. So number 1 is letting yourself be a beginner in order to be an expert. Number 2 is don't expect your first course to make you 6 figures. Number 3 is it could take 3 months or longer to see the results you want to see. And number 4, there's going to be a lot of hard days. So lean on your support network. And then we have our mantra of the day. So I want you to either say this out loud 10 times or write it out in the comments below 10 times. I have everything it takes to succeed and make money. I have everything it takes to succeed and make money. Okay, I want you to start to create that new story and truth for yourself so you can too also have a successful launch for your upcoming course that you want to sell. All right, that's it, everyone. Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure that you click the thumbs up sign and like it, and that you also subscribe as well, so that way you can keep getting notified when I release new videos every week, which is helping life coaches to build successful online coaching businesses. All right, everyone, you're amazing, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.